Good afternoon, everybody. Now, I'm not too sure who is actually watching. I'm just making sure the stream is working, just to make sure there's no technical difficulties. As generally speaking, there always seems to be a couple. So hopefully, if everything is working okay, you should be able to see my absolutely amazingly lovely desktop. Ah, fantastic. Good, so I think the stream is now working properly. Apologies for the original technical difficulties. Like everything, it's never that easy. So let's do one more quick announcement, just in case anyone wants to join us. Apologies for the amazingly loud keyboard. Okay, brilliant. So Prison Architect is a game which was at this year's Eurogamer. And I was lucky enough to be able to get a good kind of half-hour playing the game, just to get an idea for groups of what it really is going to show us. So it's being developed at the moment by Introversion. Now, you've mostly heard them from many other popular games. They've done some really, really good classic games, and they're now back with Prison Architect. So it's kind of a mix between Hospital Tycoon, Roller Coaster Tycoon, a little bit of SimCity kind of sprinkled over the top, and that's kind of what you get with Prison Architect. So currently it is not released, the game is in alpha. Now it does mean though they are offering players to get a chance to play the game in alpha. And what it is you buy one of their packs, and then obviously they will give you, depending on how much you spend, depends on what you pretty much get. It's a bit like a Kickstarter, just not on the Kickstarter website, it's all being done by Introversion themselves. So the only one which is currently sold out is the Warden Norton, I presume, pack. It was $1,000 if I remember rightly, so I mean if you've really got that kind of spare cash, then I mean well done. But that was the one that was obviously, that is sold out now, where you could actually be a warden inside the game. But as you can see, there are tons of different ones. You can even actually have your face inside the, well, have a prisoner just like you and be in the game. And there's loads of physical ones like t-shirts and some digital stuff like all of Introversion's previous games. And obviously, with every pack, you get instant access to Prison Architect, the alpha version. But enough talking, let's actually see this game in action. Quite worrying I got that little message up, but hopefully that is nothing. just going to very quickly exit just because that speaker was very, very loud. Right. Cool, that game was really loud. Okay, so this time, hopefully, it shouldn't break your eardrums or pierce them. So here's take 2. We're going to play through the induction first, just to give you a rundown. It's the first chapter of the game, and it just gives you an idea of how you play the game and how you work it. It's pretty much your tutorial level. Remember guys, this game is in alpha, so there are actually going to be graphical problems. The game could even crash halfway through, so if it does, I apologise and we can just restart it up again. But as you can see, graphically it's really cut with a very, very kind of cartoony kind of game, which I think kind of goes with how they're going to do this. If this game was like, 3D graphics with like real people, it could be quite a good game. So this way, it's a little bit light-hearted. Okay, I got a call from the CEO. Let's see what he wants to say. Okay, double murder and sentenced to death. Oh dear. So we got to construct an execution chamber in time for his big day, as they say. So this is where we're going to build it. Okay. So we've got to actually build the building itself. Let's construct. Okay. So controls wise, WASD does your camera, and the rest of it just kind of click. So, and also your mouse lets you zoom out and see the whole map, and obviously you can also zoom in quite close so you can really get an idea. There you go. And that tells you what he's going to do. He's going for a poo. How lovely. Let's go back to the building. Get rid of that. Oh no, come there again. Okay. So founders. So there is our building, and now what we'll find is we'll find all the people actually coming to build that for us. So we'll just let them come. I'll answer the call anyway quickly as well, because otherwise that ringing is going to be really annoying. So there we go, so we can now telling us how we can move around, so I can kind of skip ahead a bit. Oops. So now we can watch them building. These are our foundations, and there we go. There's our now building. Easy as that. So what else have we got to do now? So you want a jail cell and an execution room. Execution. So we need some brick walls. So let's make some brick walls. So brick wall there, brick wall, and brick wall. So we'll now just watch our workman come back round. You can see we've already got some stresses in the building. It's quite bad. Don't know why it's doing that. Shoddy workmanship, I guess. Okay, so we've got to rotate it. So you can see at the top left, here's our kind of to-do list. So this is telling us what we need to do. So we need to build some internal doors. So we'll go back to objects, all the different objects you can, I think. Pool table, but a large TV. But I guess we're not going to give him a large TV because it's just a cell. So we'll take that. And we want one there and one there. So we'll just let them be built again. Remember guys, there is a chat room on the live stream, so if you've got any questions or there's anything you want to see or want me to redo, and chuck it into that chat and I will do my best. Obviously if you're watching this pre-recorded, you can't do that. You could always write a comment down and I'll see what I can do. This is quite a nice idea. I quite like this idea in the form that you build your foundation, you build your building, and now you actually tell what you want to be inside there. So obviously, and each one's got different kind of requirements. So if you want a yard, it has to be a minimum size and at least behind one door. We want an execution room, so that needs two requirements. It has to be indoor, and it needs an electric chair. So for now, first we'll just designate it, and now the floor changes to tell us this is an execution room. And here's our cell, which requires a few more in bed, toilet, and has to be a minimum size of 2 by 3. So it can be quite small. We'll make it a little bit bigger. There we go. So there's our two areas designated. So bed and a toilet for the cell, and an electric chair for the execution room. Okay, so we're going to go to objects now, and we'll fetch them. So here is our electric chair. Ahead of them, it looks like we've got 4 beds left. Might have to order some more of them in, but we'll use one. And toilets, I've only got 1, so let's flip this around. We'll have it so he faces the bottom of his bed. My best. And now what we should. Here's the guys now bringing over that stuff. I don't know where the guy's bringing the toilet over there. So you can see obviously some more beds in there. Bookshelf. Nice. I think that guy there you go, he's actually going to install stuff. So while we do that, let's look at cafeterias. Here's all the inmates. Looks like they're snacking out on some dinner. There's the warden. We could sack him, but let's better not. It's a tutorial. Might break the game. Easy chefs. All our cells we've got here. So that must be like an office cell or a jail office. Okay, here comes the toilet. Here comes all the inmates. Come for a bit of a run. So currently at the moment, the inmates, from what I understand, won't really attack each other. They're kind of not in gangs or anything like that. But when we were speaking with one of the developers, or one of the guys on the stand at Eurogamer, there's a lot of stuff they want to do with that, trying to, maybe try and get them into kind of groups and stuff like that. Now, obviously, there's no plans yet exactly, but hopefully that'll be something we'll see, in future updates when the game kind of goes from alpha to kind of beta, and then eventually comes live. So, how nice do we want to be? So we can now be a lot nicer and actually give our prisoners some nice window and a bookshelf. And maybe some better tiles as well. And I guess lighting and paved paths could be a good idea. I can't can't see any reason. It should be quite a bad idea if we didn't give them some light, but this is now part of one of the story elements, which actually works quite well. I think we're going to a story bit now. Okay. So not just yet, but eventually we'll come back to this guy here. There's our guy, Edward. But before we do that, let's actually go and build some of these optional parts. So, you know what? I'm feeling very generous. I'm going to give him a window. I think only nice. Let's give him a nice window. There's a window. We'll give him a bookshelf. We'll put that there, I reckon, so he can do a little bit of reading. And we do need to do, so we can make this a lot nicer as well. So why don't we, let's put some wooden floor down. Just in that area though, you know, we don't want it anywhere else, because, you know, forget, I don't know, whatever happens in this area, we don't want to, you know, like stain the wood, so we'll leave that. And here's the paving, so let's make a nice bit of pavement, because then we want our guards walking down in pitch black when there are inmates everywhere. We've got a couple of lights here, so we'll add a couple of lights, so we'll kind of chuck, I reckon, kind of one there, and one there. Cool. Sounds looking much nicer now, that wooden floor. I'm happy with that. We could have gone mosaic, but you know, I like wooden floors. So just let them guys finish all building their parts. Look at that. So that looks much better now. We've got a nice cell, he's got a window, we've got some lights there. Good bit of pavement so he hasn't got to walk on the floor. So I don't think there's anything else we need now. I mean, that's pretty much it, which is good. Oh, we're going to add this window. I think, if I remember rightly, you need to... Oh, I did add a window to the cell. Well, I put a window in there. He's got a window, see? So, that's been done. So you know what, let's initiate the cell transfer. I think now what will happen is we'll actually enter, as I said, one of the story parts of this game. Sit back and enjoy. As you can see, he's stolen quite a tourist kind of these Polaroid kind of images, and I do really enjoy the style it's done. But you know, it's unfortunately not all fun and games. So now back to the prison. He's being moved off to his new home. We've got another call. Let's see what's going on now. Oh, good work. Done a good job. Fantastic. Ah, power. So this is where the SimCity part kind of comes into play. This is. So it looks like there's no power. Okay, so we're now going to go to utilities mode. So these wires obviously will kind of do themselves. What we need to do is we need to extend this along. How much extent is about there, I reckon. As you see, we'll now see obviously all the workmen running out with their head torches. There we go, and it all connects up. Now everywhere's got power. Except for this room here. Right. Okay, it needs its own direct main power. So what we can do is we can extend this all the way down. And obviously then extend it to there. And this should now then provide enough power. So we'll just let them install the last parts of this, and we should see like the last one, the power should just zap all the way around. There we go, and we now have light. Okay, so they're going to do, they're test it. So, good test. Ah. That's no good. Right, so we better get some more power. Let me just build more capacitors. That should handle it. Okay. So, got to switch each one of these on. Capacitors first. And now we switch the power station on. Whoo! Just got power levels back. So now we need to install some capacitors. We need to dismantle that bit so I can then put a capacitor over top, I think. I don't know, actually, might be able to. We'll try. Job Q to install the capacitor, so it should be okay, actually. So we let that install. There goes the workman. Building it all in. We go back to here, we can actually see them being built. I wonder where everyone else is then. Where's the other guys for the other capacitors? Oh, here they come. Brilliant. Okay, so the only thing left to do now is to retest the chair. So we will go over to the chair. Let's click on it. Switch on. Okay. So that we're finished with the job now. And this is now the end of the induction, the last part. Oh, sorry guys, apologies, my bad. Forgot I got to click. That's me trying to multitask badly. Once again, I failed my duties of clicking. That was me trying to multitask while I was typing. Apologies. Here we go. So that is the end of the first chapter inside this game. So it teaches you all the basics pretty much of how to play the game. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you a bit of the sandbox mode. So we're going to create a brand new one. We'll create a medium just because I haven't done this before. So as you can see, we've got quite a lot of room. Yeah, pretty big plane. Oh. Here is our deliveries and our garbage. So we got not a whole lot of money, but we got a little bit. So you've got to read the CEO letters. Here we go. Right. Okay, so we've read that. So we have 23 hours before we're going to get a delivery in of prisoners. So we better start making an idea of what we want. So it said first thing we need. Now is there like a... So a quick look around here just to kind of see an idea what we've got. Okay. So this thing we need is we want to get one of them warden officers. So let's build one of them first. So here you go. He's got a nice office there. And now we better make sure we give him obviously a nice door. There you go, there's our door. Okay, staff-wise, we need a warden. So there's our warden. He needs an office. Well, we're building it. It's being built as we speak. Got some good tips there from someone who's watching. I'm assuming we can actually pause. Can you pause the time while building? So, yep, pause plan. I like the idea. I think you might have played a few of these games. We've got some building now, so we'll just let this build up. So turn that into an office. Okay. So this here is office. So it looks like we need some power. So we better build a power room as well. So let's do that next. So let's build a power room. Let's build it here. I reckon. We'll make it nice and big. Not too sure how long it's going to take. There we go. We've got a capacitor, so we'll make sure we install that as well. Brilliant. So we also need to get office desk, chair and a filing cabinet for here. So let us do that. So office desk. right in the middle. Filing cabinet can go, put it there in the corner. And he also wants, I'm sure it was a chair, wasn't it? Where's the chair on here? Ah, there it is, right at the top. And there you go, now got himself a chair. So we need to give that a door as well. And we better make some electrical cables into there. Right, that now has power. Fantastic. Okay, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Let's pause. So 18 hours left, or 19 hours left to build the rest. I think we most probably definitely need to look at building our first holding cell for our prisoners. So what we'll do is we'll put this over here, I reckon. We'll make it nice and large, thinking that we're going to have to put a lot of them in there, I reckon. We won't make it too big, because I'm not too sure how many we can get. 8 prisoners arriving. So let's make it about that, I reckon, a good size. So that there is going to be our thing. So we better make some paving stones. So let's make a nice little paving stone here into the kind of middle. Have another one coming out here. Make this nice big double coming out of that one. Make a nice little bit of a double coming out. Join them there. Put that like that. And then last thing, definitely we want a nice big jail door. So we'll put that in there. Right. Okay, here we go. So we will replay that now. We should start to see that all come together quite nicely. We've got some light coming into our power station, which is brilliant. Also, I wish you could do a store area, but I think we can mostly leave that for a minute. I thought, unless maybe what we could do is we could, no, we won't use that as a store. That could be a bad idea. But right. The other thing we need to also build is we need to get a canteen. So we better put this like next door. So we'll put that here. It's going to have to be quite large, I would have thought, as well. So we'll make it kind of, looking at money-wise, we'll do it about there. We're going to need pavement to go to there. Better give it some nice big sturdy jail doors, I reckon, as well. We've got to wait obviously then for that, so we can't actually do that until, I don't think. So this is obviously the different path for different people. Okay, so that's quite cool. Just seeing what else there is. Okay, so there's now our cell. Well, that's a good point, actually. So this is going to be the canteen part there. We need to actually add on to the back of this. So we'll need a canteen behind it. Can do also, obviously we've got 15 hours, so we'll start to get our beds in. Okay, so there is beds. We need to put in a couple of toilets. Oh, even if I have run out of money. That's very good. Oh, I see. So here we go. So we've got some grants here. So it looks like you have to build these grants and they will actually, you get extra money then through it. Okay. Fantastic. So we can get rid of that now. So we can now build the toilets. Okay. Now this is my first time playing this one, so I'm not 100% sure how well it's going to go. Now we most probably need to add in a door to the canteen, and then we want to put in a smaller jail door so they can kind of get round. Is my idea behind this. So we better go to utilities. Might be a better idea for me to do this a little bit closer, but we build that to there, and then we can hopefully just build one intake there, and there's probably one intake there. Okay. Now I also need to build a water pumping station. Oh dear. Already running out of room, so let's do that outside. I can't see too many problems. What we'll do is we will maybe put it actually out the back of this first cell here for now. Okay. Now I'd assume we're mostly going to need water into the kitchen as well. So here we go. So there's our canteen. Power's going into that as we speak now. Kitchen. There is our kitchen. Fantastic. Now we need a cooker, which I have seen in here somewhere. Right. And we also need a couple of fridges. Okay, brilliant. So once the power goes in, which is nearly, so we've got power in there now, which is great. They've done the water points, so I'm assuming I need to do small pipes going to them areas there. There we go. Canteen has now got power. Not enough though to get over here, so we're going to have to extend that in to there, and that should be enough, I reckon, then. So I had a feeling that they might need their own power, so we will build that into there, and build that into there. So they then should all join up. There we go, power's into there. Now that might help. We need to get some power into the water pumping station. So that's going in there now. 10 hours, we're doing fine. I need to get some cooks, so I would have thought one cook should really most probably be enough. Like, oh, I've got 2 cooks now. So there's 2 cooks. We need to also connect up the fridges. So that's them. Last one now for the water pumping. Ooh. Better most we build a couple more capacitors, because that seems to be getting quite high, that does. Brilliant, so toilets have now got plumbing. Brilliant. Everything in here has now also got plumbing. Brilliant. So we'll now do a paving stone from there to there. And we'll just link one up to there. It might be an idea if we get a couple of guards. Okay. There's no real lighting, so we better get some lights around here. This could be very dangerous if they try and break out. Right. So basic detention, so we need to build a holding cell, we need a shower, and we need a yard, and then we've done that one. Right. So see, that's our annual, so that's the most we can spend every day. So let's sack guards, let's sack a cook. That gives me a little bit extra money then. That's now running with perfect power. Water station's running. So let's get our holding cell. Now holding cell to me means we must need to put it right at the beginning. So we'll put it here. One of the first ones they're going to enter. Objects, we want nice big jail cell. And that is going to be our holding cell. We need some showers, so you know what, let us put showers next to the cells. Makes sense to me. Again, we're most probably going to need, we'll just put a little one in there. Well, actually, we want to double, because an extra 100. So we'll chuck a double into that as well. We'll do a bit of a shout out to Nwalra. Now I'm assuming that's how you pronounce it. If I got it wrong, I apologise, but thank you very much for the tips. I can see being, I mean, $30 maybe is a bit too much for an alpha, but I don't know, like, kind of, you get a few more good items with it and stuff. Okay, we need to keep building because they're very quick builders. So here is our shower. There is our it has to be 5 by 5, so I've already not done that big enough, which is always a good start. This is. So you need to demolish that. Okay. Objects. So we need some shower heads in here. Put a couple of these, I guess, in. And also we need to get some more power again. I thought the power would connect up a little bit better, but it hasn't. But power into there. So that will be powering that up, and we're going to need power to there, so we'll power into that. Now need to create some more foundations for this, pretty much. That should help that build now. Power's going into that place. Obviously though we're going to need shower. We are going to need water into that place as well. So I'm assuming it should be a better idea if we do a big pipe into there. Obviously it's going to be a shower, so there should be quite a lot of water coming in and out of there. Okay, so we'll put geosaw going there. So there is our shower. Oh, I see, so we've got to dismantle them, and we've got to put smaller pipes going through. Okay, so that will connect all that up. Cool. Only a couple of hours now, and our first ones will be here. Right, here's my holding cell. So, holding cell. Brilliant. So, we now just need to put in there 2 toilets, being nice, and a bench. So, just got to find... There's a weights bench. No, well, bench. There we go. So that's our holding. So the only thing we haven't got at the moment now is a yard. Only thing we don't have. I also don't have a wall around I don't know if that's a bad thing or not, really. I haven't quite worked that part out. But that should be a bad idea. let's cancel them. If we build it like there. Do it back like that. Ah, so there's the concrete wall. So that's what we kind of want round the entire thing. I've just found it. Okay, so we'll build our yard then over here. So I guess I really need to make this quite secure, I would have thought. So this should hopefully... I'm going to do a little small one. There we go, cool. Little tiny one this is, so it is. Oh, and here come the prisoners. So hopefully they'll all go inside here. And that's their entrance to get in. So it looks like they're all being taken inside now. One's escaping already, so this is going well. And he's gone. Whoops. I'm hoping the workmen are still building my wall here. I think they are. Yep, they are. Cool. I need 2 chefs, so better do another. And looks like I still need water going down to them. We'll pump that into there. And that's not got quite enough power, so we'll just chuck that into there then. We just fast forward time a little bit, I think. Hopefully these prisoners which are standing outside won't run away. I have to admit this is not quite gone as much as I planned. One of my guards is injured. He's almost injured. I've actually only got 1 prisoner which is actually inside at the moment. Okay, so it's now nearly secure. There we go, that's good though, so all my prisoners are now actually inside, which is good. Brilliant. So I've now got my path. I'm assuming utility-wise that's all installed. Great. So the only thing I do need to now do is I just need to build my yard, which I'm going to build. I'm going to build like there, in like a nice big yard. Hope that'll make it a bit more happier. Okay. Oh, auto saving. Oh, so they're all bored. Kind of rioting. I haven't actually given anything to sit down on, so that might be a better idea if I give them something to sit down on. They got a table. I thought I had 2 cooks, but I only seem to have 1. And there's the other cook, which is good. He said he's bored, so I think we can give him, we can give him some weights. Maybe we'll just plant a couple of trees in the yard, just look a little bit nicer. Okay. They're hungry. I thought they just ate those. My only guards are outside at the moment. This is good. Well, at least I have one who's exercising. Righty, so it looks like we can actually make some of these ones staff-only buildings. None of them are very happy. I'm assuming more than one can go in the cell. That's what I was assuming. Maybe they can't now. I had a feeling that cell isn't quite working how they're expecting it to, so I think that should be probably more of a holding cell. Ah! And the game has crashed. Oh dear. Well, I'm going to end the play session there. It didn't quite end on the high I was hoping it was going to, mainly because I don't actually know how I'm playing the game at the moment. But I'm hoping at least it gave you an idea of what to look at. So it was seemed to be a lot tougher than what it was, unless I was just making it very, very hard for myself, which would not surprise me, to be honest. But it is really good fun. I'm really looking forward to spending some more time on that, especially during the sandbox mode. Because I think there's going to be a lot of fun and a lot can be done with that game. But thanks, guys, to everyone who did come and watch. I want to do a shout out to Noah Raff, was the guy who did get involved and do some messages on the chat, which is fantastic. Thank you very much, buddy. It's much appreciated. We're going to do some more play sessions. I'm going to do another play session later on today. I'm hoping to try and do a bit of Dead or Alive 5 with the guy from Honest Xbox. I'm hoping to try and get that booked in for around 4 o'clock this afternoon. And then maybe another one a little bit later this evening. I might see maybe show you guys Air Buccaneers later. But otherwise, guys, thanks for tuning in. And I hope you have a great Saturday. Bye.